Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you how to create and use contour guidelines to help your garment fit better over the contours of your body. And for this I'm using my Natalie braid bodies. I've transferred my shoulder dart into my waist dart. So first of all, I'm going in to draw out my bust radius, which is the distance between the bust apex and the under bust. So just draw that out. If you have a compass, this will be way easier and faster. So once that is done, it's time to create the Contour Guideline 1, and this is to eliminate gaping in cutout necklines. So for this, connect the middle of your neckline to the bust point and measure a 1/4 inch towards the center front and connect that to the neckline and the bust point as so. So that's Contour Guideline 1 all done. And for Contour Guideline 2, connect the shoulder tip as so to the bust point and then measure out 1/2 inch towards the center front as I'm doing and connect these points together, and this is to eliminate gaping in cutout armholes. Now for Guideline 3, connect the curve of your armhole to the bust point and measure a 1/4 inch towards the center front again and connect these points together, and this is to eliminate the armhole ease in strapless garments. Now Contour Guideline 4 is for empire style lines, and you just want to measure 3/8 inches on both sides of your dart leg as so and connect. Basically you're redrawing the dart leg. For this I prefer to use a curved ruler, but you can use a straight ruler, it doesn't really matter. That's 4. And for Contour Guideline 5, connect the center front to the bust point as so, and then you want to go in and measure 3/8 inches on both sides, and this is for styles that show the cleavage, so yeah. That's 5. Now for Contour Guideline 6, this is for strapless designs. You're basically going to connect the middle of your shoulder to the bust point as so, and then measure 1/2 inch on both sides. So this is basically a combination of 1, 2 and 3, so you guys can see it's crossing over Contour Guideline 2, but it doesn't matter because if you're using this you won't be needing the Contour Guideline 2 anyway. So that's 6. Now to remove unneeded fabric on the shoulder line, I'm coming down on that mid shoulder point by a 1/4 inch and I'm going in to connect that point to the shoulder point and the neck point as so. And to remove unneeded side seam ease, I'm coming in by 1/2 inch and connecting that to the waist point. So that's it for the front. Now for the back, I'm going in to draw my horizontal balance line towards the top of my back bodies, and I'm just going to go ahead to redraw my dart legs as so, basically connecting the darts to that line that we created. And now I'm going to do the same thing I did for the front on the shoulder line, removing the unneeded shoulder line fabric, and yeah, just like that. And then I'll do the same thing for the side like we did for the front, just come in 1/2 inch and connect that to the waistline. So that's Contour Guideline 7 at the back. And now to show you how to use this, I have another bodice and I've transferred Contour Guideline 1, 2 and the shoulder line guideline as well, and I'm just going in to draw out my new neckline. So basically I'm creating a cutout neckline and I'm also going to create a cutout armhole to show you guys just an example on how you use these guidelines. So I also decided to include the guideline for removing unneeded side seam ease, and that's the last thing I just did. And now I'm going in to cut out the armhole and the neckline. And once this is done, you want to cut out the contour guidelines, basically what is left of it, and you're going to need to open up your dart so you can easily close out that gap that you just created. So I'm just going ahead to reconnect my circles and I'm closing the gap, and I'll do the same thing for the armhole guideline as well. Just remove that, close out the excess gap, and you can see our curves are no longer connecting, but that's okay, that is expected. And now I'm just going to go ahead, paste this on fresh pattern paper, and then you need to reconnect the curves and, you know, just help them connect. So for this, it takes a little bit of practice and fiddling, but don't worry, you're going to get it. Basically just reconnect, trim, and yeah, you guys can see me doing here. I'm just trying to find the position that works best, and then I'm going in to reconnect my curves. And once that is done, you want to go ahead and cut it out as so. So this is the new neckline and the new armhole, and that's it, guys. It's really easy, really straightforward. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in my next video.